everybody, welcome back after that embarrassing display of mine.
It's fine.
So in preparation of that, we're not going to go back to that right away. In fact, we're going to go here, to the Giant's Claw. Because if we need the better stuff, then damn it, we'll get the better stuff.
If it makes you feel better, that's exactly what happened to me. And from what I've talked to a lot of my other friends that played this game.
So that's a note from Toma.
He said watch out for holes or something like that.
Look where we are.
Oh. Is this the Tyranno layer?
Lava's fallen Tyranno layer buried underground forever.
Can Chrono sit?
Yes, he can.
Yeah.
He's like, T.
Like, stop it.
Like, stop it, Chrono. Grow up.
I'm the king of the arm. They're still alive?
Yep. Except now if I use electricity, they're still weak to it, but now they kind of throw it back at you a bit.
Oh, they've... Over this long of a time, they've developed at least some defense mechanism.
Mm-hmm. So that's still the thing to do to kill these guys.
Yeah, the fads.
But now it does this a lot faster.
Go discharge. As you know, it's funny. In Pokemon Moon, there's actually a guy that it's such a.
So now they're using lightning against me.
Small current. Like there's a guy that actually wants to make a Pokemon Jurassic Park. Like it's such a obvious Jurassic Park nod. You find this guy, and he's like, there's a sign outside the area. He's at this like basically like soon to be location of like prehistoric Pokemon park. He's like, I want to make a park for prehistoric like revived Pokemon. Wouldn't that be awesome? I was like, man, this is so Jurassic Park. I was like, sir, I have this DVD right here. You might want to watch. Might not be the best idea. Although I think I mentioned this before. I was like, I always liked imagining like what would the prehistoric Pokemon world look like. Or like all those weird prehistoric Pokemon just roaming around. Be pretty cool. Lizardactyl.
The only drawback to this place is there's a high number of enemies here, from what I remember.
There's a high number of enemies in all these like optional areas. I mean, look how many we fought in the robot factory.
That's true, but I mean, there was a gauntlet right up front, but for the most part, it wasn't that bad.
Yeah, you're right. For the most part, you were just like kind of just hitting these guys with your normal attacks, and then eventually you got bored and then just used some of the attacks. But that was only out of just speeding things up a bit.
These things I think might have become immune to electricity, because like physical attacks are doing fine anyway. I'm just trying to remember where to go, because I think there's one of those. Okay, I think that's the part that leads down. I don't want to do that just yet. Oh, damn it!
Oh man, they come back
damn
that
it all.
fast.
All right, let me try magic, but not electricity.
Yeah.
Let's see if ice has any effect on them.
Just keep picking you up and dropping you, picking you up and.
Well, I know they've since expanded on the ancient Pokemon.
A lot, yeah.
So I'm not sure, but there was a point where like I wasn't sure which ones were actually that, like, because like some, I guess all the fossils are still.
Sometimes it's hard to tell. I mean, well,
about average damage.
Well, Armaldo is hard to tell, but literally it's not that hard because it looks like that ancient plant thing. What the hell? Oh, only did 6. Oh, okay. It's not supposed to do big damage. Making Marley go tee hee hee hee.
These things are annoying. Just die, thank you.
Look, Isla, they've evolved.
Not much.
But a bit. Oh,
damn it all!
Fuck.
Should have
explored. Did we get that
there
chest?
First. We did.
Okay. Oh yeah, it is open. I just couldn't tell. Leaper. Yeah. Are there any films you're interested in seeing that are out right now? Because I saw Moana, and that was on my list. The only other thing on my list is The Arrival. That thing about like people trying to communicate with extraterrestrials. And, like the whole human race is like on the precipice of like, you know, making contact. And I find that interesting. I was like, because like I think about it, I was like, what would happen? Like, how would we communicate with extraterrestrial life? Obviously, language isn't going to work.
Yeah, that's certainly an issue. Like, you know, and would they have found the things we've put out there? Because we have made efforts to to find people. Well, not people.
Like,
but
there's I forget the satellite, but maybe it was Voyager or something that had like the. Was it Voyager? It had that like plaque.
Yeah.
With, like like, you know, we communicate in the most basic sense of an image. It shows a man and a woman, and I think it has a song etched onto it. Oh no, it's not a plaque. It's like a record, maybe.
I don't know. I mean, I think they definitely sent a satellite up there. Might have been
be
the
a really
Voyager,
good record because
but it was like,
doesn't.
But it was certain like, you know, like here's humanity in a nutshell.
Yeah, humanity in a nutshell. Yeah.
So it would be interesting if someone actually found that.
Mm-hmm. Like my mom was talking about it. She's like, what do you think, James? Do you think there's life out there? I was like, of course. I was like, scientifically, it has to be. Like, we can't. It would be ridiculous if we're the only ones in the universe. There's so many, so many times there's like possibilities. Like, heck, we've seen that like life can survive outside of the Goldilocks zone of like the, you know, that place in next to a sun that's like not too hot, not too cold. Hell, there might even be life on like.
Man, these things just keep respawning.
God, like, and
I don't want to run because I want to keep getting levels, but still, it's annoying.
You were saying how like there's so many fights, and that's like increased even more because the respawn rate every single time you exit or enter a door. God, what else can I talk? I also want to see a film called Nocturnal Creatures. It's about this woman that gets a letter from her ex-husband. I mean, not a letter, a package from her ex-husband that's a book he wrote because he's a writer. Mm-hmm. And it's called Nocturnal Creatures. And that sets her off because, like, when they were together, he used to always call her a nocturnal creature because she never slept. So, yeah, it seems pretty interesting. Those films are always, like, up my alley, you know?
Yeah. I can't remember if this was a cartoon I once saw or a story I once wrote.
Oh, fuck you guys.
But I do remember, like, whatever that satellite was, like, we sent it somewhere and then ended up crash landing on a planet and pissed off the inhabitants, so they came to us to be like, you attacked us!
Yeah. Sounds like an episode of The Twilight Zone.
I don't remember where I saw that.
Other references is Futurama references that satellite, I believe.
I'm not surprised. They would.
Was like Bender finds God, I think, which is like this cluster of data in binary data mimicked through star light. Mm-hmm. I don't know. I'm making shit up, but it's something weird. It's like this amalgamate mass that's God. And then Bender's like, wait, what if you're not God, but you're like a satellite? You're a satellite that humans sent off that had collided with God or something like that. He's like, that's possible. And what else reference? I think a Star Trek movie references it. The Voyager satellite. Oh no, wait. Futurama references it with V'ger. No. V'ger is from Star Trek, and then they abbreviated it in like a more goofy way. It was like Vagini or Vigini or something. and like everyone's always like snickering under their breath. The Great Vagini or something. Vigini.
As far as, I mean,
Vigini.
I'll eventually see Doctor Strange, but I have no
Doctor
pressing desire to see it.
It's pretty good. It keeps up with the high level of Marvel films. People were comparing it unfairly to like Iron Man, like, oh, they're both guys that get disabled in some way, and they both. I was like, that's like two different like maybe on the surface, but like Tony Stark and Stephen Strange are very different in how they handle it.
Yeah,
and they're very different in how they get their powers. One is through weirdo magic shit. One is through technology. Hi, cat. Oh no!
Kitty!
I'm coming to get you! All for the cat. Where did the cat go?
Cat's fine.
Yep, she's fine.
Thing is, like, I'm less interested. I guess because I just have no like connection with Doctor Strange. Like, I know nothing about the character.
Yeah.
But it was just like it's not what I'm that interested in seeing right away.
Visually, it's a cool looking movie with the whole kaleidoscopic effect.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's cool. Yeah. But I always remember my dad would reference him because my dad was a fan of, like, back when he was a kid in Pakistan, they get comics, and the one he picked just randomly, he just saw, like, Doctor Strange, the master of mysticism, and he picked it. And, yeah, that was one of the characters along with the Submariner that he liked reading about. The Submariner is like Aquaman, except...
Yeah, I know who he is.
Yeah, okay. my dad, like, always references Doctor Strange.
Thing is, like, I said the same thing about Ant-Man and enjoyed Ant-Man. So...
Oh, Ant-Man! It's because the actor gave such personality and everything. He's great. Hell, I'll admit it. I'm not much of a fan of Deadpool, but man, did I enjoy that movie.
Yeah.
I mean, I think that's the mass appeal of Deadpool and why he's become such a, like, he's from the internet. Like, why he's benefited from the internet. Because he's like the meme superhero.
Yeah.
Like, it's because, like, he has such broad appeal with the way he is. Mm-hmm. How he's always so self-referential and meta and fourth wall breaking and goofy and vulgar. Like, of course I would like a character like that. Even if I don't know, I know next to nothing about him.
Well, he kind of just instantly gives the vibe of, oh, this guy's fun.
Yeah.
Even if he's, off the wall nuts, he's still fun.
I forget, like, I was watching an internet video, it was like some movie analysis people. I forget their name. Mm-hmm. I'm really sorry for you guys, but you did a great video. But
so good that we forgot you.
I got it. Okay, you can find it by like Mad Pat did a video on. I think it was on Doctor Strange, and he linked it to them because they do videos on stuff like this too, and they did one on Deadpool, and they explained like why is he so like interesting, like. It's because, like, they say in the film, the film is so aggressively against all typing and all typical Hollywood tropes.
Right.
Like, they're, like, in such minute detail, too. Like, I was surprised at just how much the film was against all those typical things. Like, there's the obvious of, like, the credits rolling, and it's like this film is, like...
made by asshats.
Like, the producer
like
is the producer is some overpaid asshat and, like, made by these schmucks and everything.
Yeah.
That was really funny. But, like, Deadpool isn't, like... He isn't saving some damsel in distress. He's saving a hooker, ex-hooker. Okay, and he's not doing it for some some good. Like he's doing it to get his looks back. Nothing noble about that. And he's also doing it for Nookie, so he can get back with his girlfriend and bang 24/7. Like everything goes against it. Like that's why it's so funny when like Colossus look in your heart and be the hero that bam he just shoots the guy. He's not even gonna even attempt to deal with all that bullshit of like what other heroes I don't know, like anyone from like Batman to any of the X-Men would deal with, some kind of moral quandary. He doesn't care, and that's what's fun about him. He just whenever we get frustrated with a character that like they're dealing with
the Blue Rock.
A moral dilemma. Oh yeah, there's the Blue Rock. And we're always yelling like, "Oh, just fucking kill the guy." Deadpool does it.
Yep, that he does with gusto.
Yeah, and he's always so balls to the wall, happy and having fun about it. He's having a blast, and that's why you can't really be mad at him. Like I know some of my friends who are like not so much into Deadpool. They're like they get worn out by they don't see the value in him because he's all memes. That's all he is. Like there's like little substance to him. Right. And I get that aspect. I can see that point. But at the same time, I was like, I see the appeal as well, just like, because he exists in that universe, where it's like, it's such a good juxtaposition. Like, you have all these like goody Marvel characters. Mm-hmm. I mean, I know that's saying something with Marvel characters instead of DC characters, but like, comparatively. And like, Deadpool just like, he's just this wacko crazy guy. Like, all the other characters don't know how to deal with him. It's always funny to have Logan interact with him or Professor X or whoever,
Because he's certainly a great embodiment of the anti-hero that we can all get behind.
Yeah.
Where, like, he's not really a good guy, But he's not a terrible guy either.
Yeah, he's not terrible. There's definitely
there are worse guys out there.
Like as they show him with the villains, and that's why he's also enjoyable because he doesn't get intimidated. He's too crazy to get intimidated by the villains. Like Francis is supposed to be this intimidating guy. Whatever his name he tries to go by in that
Ajax.
film. Ajax. You name yourself after a dish soap. But he constantly mocks Ajax by calling him by his actual name Francis, which is like the most unintimidating name ever, let's be honest.
Yeah.
Where's Francis? Where's Francis?
All right,
if you don't tell me where Francis is, you're gonna die.
I'm gonna briefly
in 5 minutes. I can't believe you're gonna die to a Zamboni. That was great.
Yeah.
So what did you say? I'm sorry, I was
briefly swapping out Magus here because there's some rubble here. So that'll be good to get him
There's some bony rubble right here. Yeah.
So he'll have to unfortunately relearn the thing he learned in the factory.
Man. Maybe Ayla drew some inspiration from the super hot wives that the Flintstones and the Rebels had. Like Barney and Fred were the luckiest cavemen ever. Like their wives were hot.
They married up.
They married up, and then I guess the wives married down. But that's always been kind of a thing with those cartoons. Like heck, it's in fucking Family Guy and everything. Just like how the fuck did this hot woman go for this? Like, not only is he like doesn't have much in the looks department, he's fucking stupid.
Yeah.
And they always
are we talking about Fred or
Fred
or Peter here?
No,
I would give the edge to Fred on this one.
I was talking about Peter Griffin, but like Fred's like he's supposed to be like an everyman or whatever, and I get that. So yeah, sure, whatever. He gets a pass. He's like he has likable traits. Like he does have a temper, but he has like.
I think I may have missed something, so I'm gonna go back and check just to be on the safe side.
Yep. Time to encounter 3 more enemy encounters.
Maybe.
You know it. You love it. You know and love it.
I just want to make sure there's nothing over here. There was.
You know what?
Frenzy Band.
Other games can Other games can do this, and it feels like it pisses me off when they like cheat and you reuse assets like this area.
Yeah.
But Chrono Trigger doesn't feel so as much. I guess because it's so much an integral part of the story.
Yeah.
I mean, even though this is a side quest, it's like you're revisiting this place and it's eerie to see it so barren, I guess. Because it did have more, it was more lively with more enemies moving around. Now it's just like remnants of enemies lurking.
But things still survived.
Yeah, of course. And they got more lightning resistance. But yeah. Because I guess in other games it's cheapened by the effect. It's like, this is the little same cave. This is the little same castle. Or whatever.
Yep. Yeah, we're doing well.
Are we?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because we're making our way down, because I think we're right near the boss, actually. It's just another Tyranno.
Oh.
Yeah.
Let's save. So we don't have to...
You want to risk it? The footage going bad?
Trust me, it'll be fine.
Okay.
It'll be fine. One hits Elgato overfilled us.
Oh, too late. It's been saved, so
good.
Too late
because
now.
This would be way too much shit to go through again. I know we do it when we're absolutely sure, but what if he puts up more of a fight than expected? Oh, huh? You have to talk to him?
He's like, humph. And then he's like, wait a minute! And I'm like, oh crap! How does such a big thing survive down here?
Must have ate a lot of his brethren or something. 5.
I mean, I think this thing
Rust Tyranno.
pretty much goes just like his counterpart.
So you have to hit him with lightning and then...
I don't know if I have to hit him with lightning, but I'm going to haste myself anyway. Ooh, got a red mail. That would have been helpful earlier.
It would have been.
Oh well.
Oh, well.
I think now's just a good time to hit him. Hit him hard. I don't want to be overconfident here and saying, I remember this being easy. Because apparently my memory is faulty.
No, I'm sure you just took on Mother Brain like with better stuff and higher levels, so she couldn't do as much to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, if you were wearing that stuff, the prism whatever's that like don't like protect you from status ailments, that would make that fight more of a breeze.
Which I think, now thinking about it, I may have always done that one last with that in mind. But I was also, like, for this, thinking, oh, there's only 2 things to do in the future. Let's just do the things in the future first.
That's what you said off camera. You're like, might as well just do the things in the future, because a lot of it centers around the Middle Ages.
Because, you know, you want to... Because you do stuff in the Middle Ages to make your present day better.
Yeah.
So I was like, yeah, well, screw it. We'll just go against it. Why am I just doing another attack? I have some freaking awesome triple tech to use. Eat that.
You're a controller. In your
Eat that, mofo.
Whoa, that's so... Wow, I haven't seen that one. Cool.
Not gonna lie, this is usually my end team, just for this move.
The final kick. Jesus. What are they doing exactly? They're forming like a ice and lightning...
I guess they're just combining their magics, and Isla's blazing through it.
Yeah, it just tends at a higher and higher rate of speed. I mean, I know I shouldn't be questioning it. It's just like video game cool shit. God, just fucking destroy... Oh, Isla's spent.
It's alright.
You did so much damage, though.
Yeah, which is... And plus, I still got haste going on, so now I'm not going to feel
like
bad wailing on
3 times. Holy crap.
Because both Marley and Chrono have plenty of magic to spare, so they can do the healings.
As Dende says in Dragon Ball Z Bridge, don't fuck with the white mage! Like, there's that scene where, like, Vegeta's dying, and Dende's like, he's like, okay, I'll heal you. I'll heal you despite you killing my people and doing all this terrible stuff if you can do one thing. And Vegeta's like, what's that? What's my name? And he's like, Little Green? Nope! Shut up. They all call... Well, no, not they all, but like... There's a running joke in that part of the series where like... Krillin's like, I'm not gonna call you Dende. How about Little Green? That's a good nickname. He's like, no, don't call me... I'm gonna stick with that. Little Green.
I win.
I'm the ween.
That wasn't too bad.
Yeah, so Krillin just keeps calling him Little Green even though he hates it. Little Green.
That wasn't bad.
And that's actually a little like winking reference to one dub of Dragon Ball Z. I think it was like one type of European. No, it was in English. So it was like I think it was like an English dub.
Even with Isla, it's too heavy.
Wow.
Heavy. Can't carry. Castle people help?
Maybe. So
and rather than having to go there like myself, it fades to black.
Good, thank you.
They actually give us a little break here.
Thank you. But yeah, like the reference is like Piccolo in one dub was called Big Green. His name was Big Green. Hello, you're always welcome here. What can I do for you? Well, I get it. You want me to keep that huge shell safe here until the next century, right?
Ask for the sake of Chrono. Please carry out their request.
Done. I shall obtain the shell and store it in the castle as a national treasure.
Knight Captain, that's still your line.
Oh, it is? Oh, Knight. I thought, okay, Knight Captain.
Yes, Majesty.
Go and obtain the rainbow shell and bring it back in one piece.
At once, sire. And Chrono's like, don't worry, we cleaned everything out for you.
Thank you, Your Majesty, and Queen Lean too, of course.
Of course.
Yay!
So now doing this, and you think, oh, well, now you get your stuff, right? Well, this actually leads into yet another plot point.
Mm-hmm.
Which, looking at the time, we do technically have enough time to do it. But instead, I think like we can save that for another episode. Okay. Before we do that, I do want to do this. Because we haven't done it yet. For a little bit. We haven't introduced Magus to Mom.
Oh, yeah.
Granted, it's not much of a scene.
I mean, yeah.
But we've done it for everybody else.
She'll probably mention how he needs to get more sun. That pale complexion.
Hey, kitties. Hey, Mom. Are you one of Chrono's friends? Another quiet one. Don't be shy, dear.
Does he back up?
They all do, though.
Oh, they all do.
Another little thing I want to point out to you guys, and we'll do this one with... who's more interesting?
He just gets uncomfortable. I never knew a mother's love.
We'll go to the prehistoric just for the heck to show you guys. Just to fill out the rest of this episode. I'm not going to show them all just now. But, off camera, on my own time, just because I was bored, I went ahead and got the dolls for everybody and little things. So, for theme, music, and... Dude.
You see that, Kino? It will be like your waifu pillow. You can keep it close.
Don't worry, man. It'll be all good. Alright, so I'm just going to set up my party for the... Still going to be this one, because it's still the best one. And also something of note that we didn't cover last time we were here. Just setting up the fact that dark times are coming for these people. Like, I can no longer get the sweet water. Because the climate has changed, and
more sweet water brew.
Bad things happening.
Yep.
So anyway, in the next episode, we shall look in on the rainbow shell, but more importantly than that, we will see how Marley's relationship with her father is turning out. Since last we saw him...
It wasn't good.
It was not good.
It was... Yeah.
And that Chancellor, he was acting funny.
It's always the Chancellor acting funny. But yeah, we'll see you guys next time.
Yep, see you in the next one.